Big interview this morning. Charlotte Hawkins meets Sir Elton John and his partner David Furnish. And the reason you met them, Charlotte, was because of this film.
Yes, Romeo and Juliet. It's a remake of Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, but it's animated and the gnomes are the starring character.
Do they use the Shakespearean language?
No, they don't. So it's brought up to date completely. And they also use Elton songs as well. It's all the, quite a few of the old classics, a couple of new songs in there as well to tell the tale.
But if children go along to see a remake of Romeo and Juliet, it all ends in misery, doesn't it, Jacqueline?
Yeah, they all die.
Yeah.
So do the gnomes die?
Well, that's not going to be very happy.
Not in this version. No, they've changed it so it ends with what it's like.
Yes.
Doomed Romeo to never see each other again. Why must you wear a blue hat? Why couldn't it be red like my father, or green like a leprechaun, or purple like some weird guy? I mean, what's in a gnome? Because you're blue, my father sees red, and because I'm red, I'm feeling blue. Oh, at any rate, that shouldn't be the thing to keep us apart, should it?
No, it shouldn't. I couldn't have said it better myself.
Oh, my giddy aunt, did you just hear all of that? What are you doing here?
I don't know. I came here to... Well, I don't know, I just wanted to see you again.
Are you crazy? If Dad finds you, he'll bury you under the patio.
Find me. Are you kidding?
So that's the most famous scene from...
I thought we were watching the whole
Romeo
film there. I was settling
Juliet.
down. And interesting, you see, youngsters, it'll prepare them. When in school, in big school, they'll come across this play, they'll know the basics, won't they?
Well, exactly, they'll know the story, as told with gnomes. Apparently, they had a bit of difficulty, though, at translating gnomes for the audience in the States. They don't really have gnomes to the same extent as they do in this country. So that was one battle they faced.
What do they have in America? Do they not have little people, leprechauns?
Well, not really. And Elton talked about, they have Smurfs. Apparently they're starting to have gnomes a bit more. Yeah. But of course, the big thing that I wanted to talk to them about, and the thing that, they were most excited about at the moment, is little baby Zachary. So that was something that I asked them about. And that was particular, I asked them what new fatherhood was like. And this is what they said.
Heaven.
It's heaven.
Bliss.
I didn't know what to expect, to be honest with you. I've had lots of godchildren, but this is your own child, so, and you're nappy changing, you're feeding, and you're caring for him. I find it the most relaxing thing I've ever been through. It's relaxed me totally. That was the thing I didn't expect. I thought I'd be worrying about him day and night, but actually he's relaxed me and he makes me laugh, and he just filled my heart with so much love. And I knew that would be the case, but I didn't know it would be so overwhelming that you could love something so much.
Yeah, they say nothing prepares you, and they're right.
No.
Completely right.
No, they look in awe of it all, and they look very, just in love with being parents there.
They were. They really lit up when
they talk about who's getting up to do the nighttime feeds and all that.
Yeah, they're really hands-on. I just can't see it myself.
They are hands-on. Well, they explained at the moment, when we filmed this interview, baby Zachary was still in LA at the house there. He's in quite a strict regime, I think, still being breastfed. So that's why they're sort of leaving him at home, to keep him in that regime, because they think that that's important.
Okay, very interesting. And what about the reaction to what they've done?
Yeah, well, I asked them in particular about, the prejudice against gay parents. There'd been a lot of coverage in the press about this. We had stories about one supermarket chain in the States that had even covered up the magazine article that featured them with baby Zachary. So I wanted to find out what they thought about it, and this is what they said.
It's sad in this day and age that they're like that, but we expected it because, it's par for the course. They don't seem to like David and I very much anyway. So, and we knew this wasn't going to be everybody's cup of tea. It's not exactly, oh, look, But, that's really only been the only negative thing, apart from in America. Apparently one one store hid our faces on the magazine with the baby. But you know what? We've had so much love and so much positive things. You can't dwell on the negativity. Some of the facts they print are just ridiculous. But you know what? I'm more interested in bringing up my child.
Yes, and can you imagine he'll have a big piano there and he'll be able to sing lullabies and everything personally. I mean, a man who composes music the way he does.
Well, that's what I thought. With all those great songs under his belt, you'd think that baby Zachary would grow up to be some musical genius. He'd always be getting sneak previews of material, but apparently not. That's not the kind of song that Elton sings to him at all. This is what he sings to him.
I do, but it's gibberish. I mean, I say, when babies cry, you try and stop them, and you walk around with them, and David does it, and I do it, and we sing the most. I make up songs and just sing gibberish. It's amazing. I don't sing any song that's ever been written. It's just come. At one point, we were singing "Singing in the Rain," weren't we? Mm-hmm. We'd run out of songs to sing. We were singing "Singing in the Rain."
So we're not going to have a lullaby album coming up for your next one, then? No.
Elton's baby album. Yeah.
So, are you planning any more?
No, we're just taking it one day at a time. It's a huge change in our lives, and we're loving every minute of it, and who knows what the future holds.
Well, is that any more babies or any more films?
Any more babies.
All right, okay.
I expect they'll have plenty more films.
Well, enjoy it. It's Romeo and Juliet in 3D.
It is, and we've got a little addition, actually, because Mick Swift, who supports this show, has sent in a little picture of what might be. This is Eamon Gnomes, who you can see here, how you could have starred in that film.
That'll crack the American market,
so maybe we could rename it...
That'll do it for them.
Sunrise with Eamon Gnomes.
Looking spookily realistic.
There you
I think it's the arm cross bit that looks quite realistic. Do it. Do it. Come on,
go and pull that face.
Have you nothing more useful to say? Have you not? While I sit and listen to the sport.
I reckon Elton John's son, Webby Musical, turned out to be a Chelsea footballer. A debut to forget, though, for one Chelsea footballer.